to you a little bit about prescriptions. Now, if you have multiple prescriptions and you have to take them at multiple times of the day, sometimes it can be a little bit confusing. And I know that they do make specific pill containers that have morning and evening, or morning, afternoon, and evening, and you can certainly use those. But if you choose not to, let me show you a quick and easy way to make your prescriptions a little bit more organized. So I have a couple out here, and the problem with prescriptions is that if you take more than one and you have them out on a counter, any counter, you usually have to pick them up to see either who they're for or what the prescription is or when you're supposed to take it. So what I have started doing is I started labeling the top with a Sharpie. So if I take this one here, I can put the letter that it starts with, E, or I can put a couple of other initials, maybe the first couple of letters. Then if I want to, I can actually put what body part it's for. So if it's pain meds for a specific body part, then you can put that on the top as well. Now, one thing is the top of the lid has red on it, so I'm using a blue Sharpie. Using a red Sharpie would not show very well. I also tend to put the date at which I can get it refilled. In some cases you might have auto refill, but in other cases you may not, so that will remind you. And then if you have multiple prescriptions on your counter, then you can easily, from looking at the top, see what you have or when you need to take it, depending on the information that you put on. Now, another quick tip about prescriptions is to put them near where you're going to take them. So, for example, this prescription that I just labeled, I'm actually going to put in here in my cabinet because this is where my cereal bowls would be. And they aren't here now because they're in the dishwasher, which I need to empty. But they will be emptied later today. So I put this next to my cereal because I need to eat it with a meal, and I tend to eat it at breakfast. Now, if there's another one that you tend to take, like this one, which I tend to take at night, and it can't be taken within 2 hours of dairy, so it has to be taken right before I go to bed, I then actually put this right up next to my toothbrush, because then when I'm brushing my teeth right before bed, I remember to take it. So you can decide what works for you. Like I said, if you have multiple family members, you may put a person's name on top. If this sounds like a good plan, of course, make sure that you have your Sharpie nearby where you're going to unload any prescriptions or any other even over-the-counter medications if you find that you need to label them because some bottles look the same. Janice Russell with Minding Your Matters. We want to help you experience organization with lasting results.